Welcome to WCW Clash of the Champions 1, live in Seattle, Washington, as we begin it with the WCW United States Championship match. It's coming out first is the champ himself, Kevin Nash. Now Nash, we're going to see him two more times tonight. One is a manager, managing the superstar he picks to take on ECW television champion Randy Orton. And in tonight's main event, as he takes on Booker T for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. This is Nash's first WCW United States Championship title defense. If he loses it tonight, he does not get his rematch clause. As here comes his challenger, Rob Van Dam. The WWF Intercontinental Champion is looking to also take the WCW United States Championship. As this is going to be a hell of a match. Van Dam beat Mysterio in episode 1 of WCW Battleground in a steel cage. The referee holding up the first of 4 titles being defended tonight. As now you can see Rob and you can see Kevin. As this match is underway, as now Nash has Rob Van Dam and he launches him, manhandling him already, boots him in the chest, and another. He's gonna pick up Van Dam. DDT, no. Russian leg sweep by RVD. And now Rob, standing moonsault. As now he's gonna pick up Kevin Nash. Oh, and an enziguri. Boot to the back of the knee and another. And a third. So now he's gonna pick up the champ. Oh, the spinning heel kick. Now, the spinning leg drop. Boot to the gut. It's now Rob gonna hit that backbreaker. As now, you gotta... Something I should tell you guys about is the rematch clause rules. But real quick, standing moonsault by Rob Van Dam. You have to successfully retain your title 3 times, and you get your rematch clause. So Randy Orton, so far, is the only superstar to earn a rematch clause. As now, Nash flips Van Dam over in a big boot. It's now boot. And another. And a third, but Rob Van Dam moves out of the way. Punch by Kevin Nash. Another, but a punch by Rob Van Dam. Rob, dodges the clothesline and hits him with 3 kicks to the knee. As now Rob, boot to the gut. And a boot to the knee that time. Rob picks up Nash. Punches him, but Nash blocks it. Kevin Nash gonna go for a DDT. No. Backbreaker. Boot. And another one to the gut. Rob Van Dam gives up. Oh, elbow to the face, stopping Nash's punch. DDT by Kevin Nash. Boot to the back. As now, elbow to the back as well. And another. As now, another manhandle. And now Nash picks up. Oh, the knockout punch. Van Dam gets up quickly. Clothesline. Clothesline. Dodges. Nash a clothesline with the super kick. Van Dam springboard splash. Rob Van Dam picks up Kevin Nash. He's gonna toss him into the corner. Oh, elbow by Kevin Nash. He's gonna throw. Oh, he keeps a hold of him. Boot to the gut by Rob Van Dam. Nash grabs Van Dam though. This could be it for RVD. Jack, knife powerbomb. Hits the rope. Oh, God, that looked bad. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Nash retains. We start off Clash of the Champions 1 with a retain. This was a great match to start off WCW's first pay-per-view. Nash is walking out of Seattle, still United States Champion. As let's move on to our next match. Congrats, Nash. As here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. The WWE champion. But Austin is a hell of a superstar. The number, I want to say number 2 seed. Yeah, number 2 in the WCW Tournament of the Best. As if Paul White wins in this match, he will enter the tournament at the number 3 seed. As here he comes, Paul White. As now making his way down to the ring. You can see this man. You gotta wonder what he's gonna do in this match. Remember, a win, and he's in the Tournament of the Best. And he'll take on the 6th seed, which is currently not decided yet. As now match underway, Show shoves Austin, and now punch by Austin and another. And now just a bunch of punches by Austin, and now Austin punching all over Big Show's face. Now Austin punches the back of the Big Show. Punch by Austin and another knocks the Paul White down once again. And now Austin again going over those punches. And another boot by Austin. White shoves Austin away. Back body drop by Paul White. And a boot to the gut, but Austin rolls out of the way. Austin throws White into the corner. White gets out of it. Austin clothesline. And now punch by Austin. As now, he's going to get back on top of Big Show and lay those punches on the face. As Big Paul White getting beat up by Austin. Punch missed. White got Austin up. And Gorilla Press Slam. Boot to the back. And now the punch right there to Austin. White picks up the rattlesnake. DDT. No, he throws Austin into the ropes. Oh, he tries to gets him in DDT position. Elbow to the back of the neck. Now Austin gets... Oh, headbutt by the Big Show to Austin. Or by Paul White. Big Show, Paul White, you know, same person. Oh, stomps! With the steps right over Austin. Boot to the gut. And another. Now, backbreaker. And another boot, but Austin rolls out of the way. And now, White. Another headbutt to Stone Cold and boots him, but Austin rolled out of the way barely. Austin throws White into the corner. White falls down. Austin picks up White. DDT position. But Austin shoves him away. White tried to go for an uppercut, but Austin stopped him. Neck breaker. It's now the stomps. And another. Laying out more stomps. Now Austin, thighs press. Cover. 1, 2, kick out by Paul White. And now Austin, boot to the gut, stunner. What a landing. Not what you want, especially for a big man like Paul White. Cover. 1, 2, kick out by White. Punch, but White rolls away. Punch by Austin. White catches the punch. Headbutt. Boot, but Austin rolls out of the way. Austin goes. Neck breaker. Big Show. Paul White pumped up as Austin just did a DDT. Cover. 1, 2, kick out by White again. Punch by Austin. White gets thrown in the corner by the Rattlesnake. Austin throws White head first into the post. Oh my god. And he's just stomping on White. Flipping him off. And stomps on his chest. Another stomp by Austin. Austin gets on top of White. Laying in the punches. Austin picks up Paul White. Punch. And now, Austin going for another neck breaker, connects. Both men down in pain. Austin crawling. They're slowly getting up, but so is White. Austin's up. Just kicks White over. And now Austin picks up White. Thighs press. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Austin knocks Show out of tournament contention for right now. So Big Paul White will not be the number 3 seed in the tournament. I'm guessing this most likely will also bar him from being number 4. So he will either be seeds 5 through 8. Now he still does have a shot at the tournament. We are having a fatal 4-way before the tournament begins to decide the 8 seed between 4 random eliminations. So now Austin pumped. He's excited. As let's move on to our next match. As now, here comes the open challenge, or the technically not an open challenge, but it's for the ECW World Television Championship. As comes out, Randy Orton. Orton 4-0 and does get his rematch clause whenever. Orton is the first television champion, and he's beaten John Cena, Rob Van Dam, Batista, and recently Ron Killings on Friday. As now, you gotta wonder, will Orton become 5-0 and retain his television championship? Orton lost his TLC match on Wednesday, the go-home show, a battleground, to Nash. That makes him defend his title tonight. Now Nash gets to pick the opponent. We don't know who it is, but we're about to find out in just a minute. There's the champ himself, Randy Orton. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's Shawn Michaels! HBK! We did not expect to see Shawn Michaels on WCW programming. But I guess Nash picked him for the ECW Television Championship. He's accompanied to the ring by Nash himself. Where is Kevin Nash? I think he's already here at ringside. But there's Shawn Michaels. There's Nash right there. There's HBK. The Heartbreak Kid could be the television champion of Extreme Championship Wrestling. It's now the only ECW match on this card. Or no, I think there's another one. But the only ECW title match, the television title, Michaels, Orton. As this match is underway, lock up to begin it. Michaels got Orton in a headlock. Flips Orton over, still got him in that headlock. It's now Randy gets punched in the face by Michaels, and they both get up at the same time. Another lockup battle. Orton got Michaels in a headlock. Flips him over. Still got him in that headlock. It's now punch to the face. Punch by Orton. And now lock up again. Orton got Michaels. Michaels tosses Orton into the corner. And now gets behind Orton. A third lockup. Michaels got the arm of Randy Orton. Punches it with an overhand punch. It's now Michaels gonna toss Orton. Oh no, he keeps a hold of him and an elbow to the face. And an elbow to the chest now. Michaels gets elbowed in the face by Randy Orton. Randy tosses Shawn into the corner. Flips! Oh my, lands right there on his neck area. Oh. As now Randy. Kick to the inner thigh of Michaels. Also kind of towards the back of the knee. Now Michaels boots Orton to keep him away. Now Randy got Shawn. Oh, the power slam. Or the body slam and the double axe handle to the face. Boot to the chest of Michaels. Oh, boot. DDT. Like I mentioned, Randy Orton has already beaten 4 superstars. But now he's battling a WWF superstar. Uppercut failed. Boot to the gut by Michaels. Shawn. Backbreaker. Now, moves Orton. Jumps on him. Puts his boot to his face and an elbow drop. Or standing elbow drop. And another one. Michaels gets elbowed in the face by Orton. But Shawn throws Randy into the corner. Now Randy gets out of it. Punched by Michaels. And Michaels gonna throw Randy to the other corner. Randy gets out of it instantly. Michaels. Nutbuster. Orton's down. Boot to the back by Michaels, but Orton rolled out of the way. Chop by Michaels, and another, and a third. Now Shawn. Big chop to Randy Orton. Now Shawn picks up Randy. Gonna toss him in the corner. Shawn turns Orton around. Oh, knee to the gut, sends Randy down. Shawn going to the top rope. I know what he's gonna look for. Michaels, elbow drop. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Orton kicks out. But Shawn ready to end it. Sweet chin music. Didn't even care about tuning up the band. 1, 2, 3. New television champion. Orton's reign is over. Michaels is now champion. What a match! Wow! Michaels is the new ECW World Television Champion. That's a big win for HBK. Gets the belt off of Orton. We still got 2 more championship matches. As let's move on to the next match. Let's get extreme, as we got another ECW match, as here comes the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan. Now Bryan will not be defending his belt in this match. Although Bryan, if he loses, he's going to give John Cena a championship match. At ECW Hell Zone. Bryan looking at the people, telling them no. But we know secretly he's saying yes. He's on a big stage. As here comes John Cena. We are currently on the road to ECW. Guilty as charged. The main event will be last man standing. Winner, the finale of the Tournament of King of Extreme Tournament. We are, ECW is 2 months away from that. And they have 3 competitors, I think. As now Cena's there. Cena's here. He's looking to beat Bryan and get a title shot in a few weeks. As this Extreme Rules match is underway, a lockup. Bryan got the arm of Cena, puts it behind Cena's back, and now Bryan yanks Cena's arm and pushes him away. Alright, round 2. As now Cena shoves Bryan away, and we're getting a punch by Cena, block, punch by Bryan. Bryan gonna throw Cena, keeps a hold of him, boot to the face. Bryan drags Cena away from the ropes. Bryan slams Cena's arm down. Boot, but Cena rolled out of the way. Bryan locked up with Cena. Bryan got Cena in a headlock. Cena tosses Bryan over the top rope. Now Cena always slams Bryan down. He already has a television title shot for ECW Main Event Episode 5. Which is 2 Fridays away. Which is going to be after this next Friday. Now, oh, slams the arm down. So now Cena gets grabbed by Bryan. Bryan tries to Irish whip him, but boots him. Bryan drags Cena. Now Bryan slams Cena's arm down. Bryan, oh, elbowing the neck of John Cena. Kind of like the neck chest area boot, but Cena rolled out of the way. Bryan, oh god, Cena, facebuster by John Cena. What a reversal. And now sits on the leg of Daniel Bryan. Now a boot. Now John locked up with Bryan. Bryan got the arm of Cena, but Cena gets out of it, gets the arm of Bryan. And now yanking on it. And now overhand punch. As now kicked by Bryan, missed, but Cena stopped him, throws him in the corner. DDT, no. Takedown by Daniel Bryan. Boot, roll all the way by Cena. Bryan, German suplex. Oh my god, I did not like the way Cena landed at all. Oh god. It's now Bryan boots the arm of John Cena. Bryan picks up John. Bryan punch, but Cena blocks away with a punch of his own. And now Cena gonna go for a powerbomb. Boot to the back of the knee, punch by Cena. Bryan, German suplex. So now Bryan again boots the arm of John Cena. Boot to the gut. Bryan slams Cena's arm down. Cena gets up, punches Bryan in the gut. Cena slams Daniel Bryan down. Now he picks Bryan up. Goes around. What a neck breaker by John Cena. Cena cover. 1. Kick out by Bryan though. Although Cena picks Bryan up. Attitude adjustment. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Bryan kicked out. That was so close. I thought it was going to be 3. Elbow to the face by Bryan. But Cena grabs Bryan. Cena slams Bryan down with that DDT arm drag type move. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Bryan kicks out. Boot to the back by John Cena. He's clearly upset. Weapons are allowed. The only match where weapons... No. 1 of 2 matches. Bryan dives to the outside. Oh my. Over the top rope. The other match is the hardcore title match, which is up next. So now Bryan, oh, hits Cena and boots him. Bryan heading to inside the ring. Springboard splash on the back, but Cena gets up. Shoulder tackle into the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Bryan, clothesline, no. Sidewalk slam by John Cena. He's at the top, saying, "You can't see me." Runs into the ropes. The 5 knuckle shuffle. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Cena's getting the shot of Hell Zone. John Cena is going to ECW Hell Zone to battle for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Oh my god! The upset of the century, or at least the upset of right now. John Cena has beaten the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. All it took was a 5-knuckle shuffle. This is a big win for John Cena. Yeah, I wonder how far he's gonna go. Maybe he could be the next ECW World Heavyweight Champion. But we got more action. 3 matches left. Hardcore title up next. Let's move on to the next match.
It's a rare dance, a victory step. A bold stance is a gift when you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. Talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dodo. Aiming guns and all your photos, that's a no-no. In this pop, your lip lock, the big talks are blatant no-show. See what happens when the ice age melt. You see monetary status is not what matters, but it helps.
As now the hardcore title on the line. As the countdown hits 0. We know what time it is. As here comes Chris Jericho, the WCW World Hardcore Champion. As you can see, Jericho right there. He is 0-1 in title matches. He retained his title in episode 2, I want to say. Yeah, episode 2 versus Triple H. Now, he's looking to retain his title again. So far in title matches, we are 1-1. Will Chris Jericho pick up the win and retain? You never know. As here comes the challenger, Stan Bishop from Blackpool. Bishop excited for action. So ready for a hell of a contest here. I actually got Bishop winning it. I trust this kid really well. There he is, Stan Bishop. Won his shot. Episode 2 Triple Threat versus Rey Mysterio and Ron Killings. As now, the the WCW Hardcore Championship being held up by the referee, Bishop and Jericho. Ref's gonna call for the bell. Match underway. Lockup. Bishop behind Jericho. Oh, Jericho breaks free, gets behind Bishop. As now Jericho shakes Bishop. Jericho slams Bishop down. Still got him. Still got him locked up in that sitting position. Bishop gets up, gets behind Jericho. And now, slams him down, got him in a grounded headlock. Jericho gets out of it, gets Bishop in a standing headlock. Flips Bishop over, got him in a grounded headlock. And punches Bishop. As now, Jericho, gets behind Bishop, slams him down. And now boats him in the gut. And again. And a third time. Bishop rolls out of the way barely at the fourth time. Jericho, suplex to stand Bishop. No holds barred. So now Jericho stomps Bishop in the face. Does it again. Boot. And now Jericho. Bishop rolled out of the way. Jericho. Suplex. Boot missed completely. Springboard moonsault by Chris Jericho. And now Jericho. He's got Bishop. Flips him and takes him down. What a backwards DDT. Boot missed. And now Bishop got Jericho. The knee. Punch to the back. And now Bishop. DDT. Punch to the back. Bishop. Gets booted in the gut by Jericho. Jericho throws Bishop, keeps a hold of him. Elbow to the face. Jericho kicks the back as Stan Bishop. Jericho punches Bishop. And now DDT. Now Jericho picks up Stan Bishop. Jericho. He's going to go for the triple powerbomb combo. There's one. He's going to look for two. There's the second one. And we already know once he hits two, he hits the third one. Bishop gets up quickly. Boot. And now throws Jericho into the corner. He's going to turn him around. Jericho gets out of the corner though. Jericho DDT. No. Takedown by Stan Bishop. It's now Bishop punches Jericho, but Jericho rolls out of the way barely. Jericho takes down Bishop. Gonna try and turn him over. Walls of Jericho locked in. Will Bishop tap? He taps. No, he doesn't. No, he does. And Jericho tried to attack him. Jericho retains. Well, that's a retain for Jericho. One more successful retain for Chris Jericho, and he's getting his rematch clause. He's still trying to attack Bishop afterwards, but Jericho is still your WCW Hardcore Champion. As let's move on to our next match. As we're back, it's time for Rey Mysterio. Mysterio's taking on Flair in this match. As there's one good reason I want to talk about this match. If Mysterio wins, he becomes the number 3 seed in the Tournament of the Best. If Flair wins, Mysterio has to wait until the random drawings are done to see if he makes that fatal 4-way. But there he is, Rey Mysterio. As now, here comes Ric Flair. the Nature Boy, here for action. So now Flair making his way down to the ring. Flair is #1 in the tournament. If he wins here, he knocks Mysterio out for right now and possibly for all qualification. Look at Flair. Oh man. The dirtiest player in the game. Looking for a win here. And the winner of the Tournament of the Best has to wait until Clash of the Champions 3 in September to get their world title shot in the main event. So now this match is underway. Lock up to begin it. Flair got Mysterio's arm yanking on it, but Mysterio gets Flair's arm yanking on it. Just gonna keep going at it, and now Mysterio puts Flair's arm behind his back. Now Flair puts Mysterio's arm behind his back. And now yanks Mysterio and shoves him away. Now another lockup between the two. Now Flair shoves Ray. And now Ray got Flair. Facebuster by Ric Flair. Boot to the gut. And another. And a third. Flair picks up Mysterio. Punch. And our next match is our main event. As now Flair got Mysterio in a headlock. It's Booker T, the World Heavyweight Champion, defending it against United States Champion Kevin Nash. And a punch to the face of Mysterio as that lockup ends. So now Mysterio going around. Neck breaker. So now Mysterio tried to go after the legs, but Flair boots him away. Mysterio got Flair. Oh, with that kick. And the boot to Flair and a kick. And another kick, but Flair catches him and elbows his knee. Oh, Flair DDT. No, Russian leg sweep by Mysterio. Punch to the back. And now Ray takes down Ric Flair. And a punch. Now Ray dragging the Nature Boy. He's gonna turn around. Standing moonsault. Boot, but Flair rolled out of the way. Mysterio gonna go Hurricanrana. Ray kicks the back of Ric Flair. Ray hasn't had the best luck recently. He wants a spot in the tournament. Punch, kick, kick. And now Ray gonna look for something. He's gonna look Hurricanrana again. Now Ray picks up Flair, boots him in the gut. Going. Sunset flip. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Flair. Oh no, he rolls up into a pin. 1, 2. And Flair puts it back into another pin. 1. Mysterio does it again. 1, 2, 3. No. Kick out. Barely at 2.9. Punch, but Flair rolls out of the way. Mysterio. Hurricanrana. Ray goes over the top rope. Oh, launches himself in! With the front flip, but Flair chops Mysterio into the ropes, chops him again. Oh, Mysterio drop kick. Ray waiting for Flair to get up, boots him. Now, Hurricanrana flips him over, pin. 1, 2. Flair rolls Mysterio up. 1, 2. No! Kick out. Punch by Flair. Punch by Mysterio. And now Ray got Flair. Boot to the gut. Runs into the ropes. Oh, drop kick. Ray heading to the top rope. He might be looking for the frog splash. And it connects. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Mysterio qualifies for the WCW Tournament on the Best. Now, Flair is still in the tournament at his normal seating, but now Rey Mysterio's in. What a match between these two. Between the master of the 619 and the dirtiest player in the game. Beautiful match between these two. Rey gets a big win. That's really what he needed right now. As it's now main event time, let's move on to the main event of the Clash of the Champions 1. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. As here comes out the champion first, Booker T. Booker is having his first title defense. So if he loses it, no rematch clause. Now, Booker T is an amazing superstar. And in fact, on WCW Battleground, he won a match versus Jesse Buckshot. But Booker's really talented, and I'm excited to see if he can retain his title, or if he'll already go into new hands before he can hit 21 days. Now here comes the challenger, the reigning WCW United States Champion, Kevin Nash. Earlier tonight we saw Nash defend his United States title against Rob Van Dam, and he successfully retained it. Can he add a second belt to the mantle? There he is. Kevin Nash. Here we go now, the World Heavyweight Championship. As in the one corner, the challenger, Big Daddy Cool, Kevin Nash. And the other corner, he is your WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Booker T. It's now the referee taking the belt from Booker. And he's showing it to Nash, telling him this is what you're working for in this main event. As now, he lifts the belt up. And the match is underway. It's a lockup. And now Booker throws Nash into the corner. Nash gets out of it. Booker slams Kevin Nash down. And now Booker elbows the back of Kevin Nash. And now Nash gets up and shoves Booker T. Booker throws Nash into the corner. Nash gets out of it. DDT, no! Russian leg sweep by Kevin Nash. Nash jumping leg drop onto Booker T. And now he picks him up. Nash, DDT, no. Russian leg sweep by Booker. And now, double axe handle to the face. Jumping knee to the face of Kevin Nash. Punch to the back. And now Booker. Gonna launch Nash with that backwards DDT. Punch to the back. Booker T, another one. But Nash. Uppercut, but Booker T gets him. Tries to throw him into the ropes. Keeps a hold of him. Knees him in the gut. Now, boot to the back, but Nash rolled out of the way. Booker got Nash. Gets booted in the gut by Kevin. Booker grabs Nash. Gonna throw him in the corner. Nash gets out of the corner. Booker slams him down with the spine buster. Boot, but Nash rolls out of the way. Oh, the spinning kick by Booker T. Boot to the gut, but Nash rolled out of the way. And a boot by Booker T. And another one. Clothesline. That's now a boot to the chest, but Nash again rolls out of the way. Big punch by Kevin Nash. And now Nash, DDT. Nash finally getting some offensive moves in. Boot to the back, but Booker T rolls out of the way. Kevin Nash now going for a suplex, and it's gonna connect. Booker T's feet landed against the ropes. And a boot to the gut. And another. Booker T gets up, but Nash going DDT once again. Boot to the back. And now another one. Booker goes in there for a suplex. Oh my, cover. 1, 2, kick out by Kevin Nash. Boot to the back. That's now another punch, but Nash moved out of the way. Punch, chop, punch. Punch by Nash, no. Alabama slam by Booker T. Cover. 1, 2, kick out by Kevin Nash though. Booker, boot to the gut, runs into the ropes, scissor kick. That could be it for Kevin Nash. 1, 2, 3, Booker T retains. What a match. Not really the best main event, but it was an okay match, as Booker T is still your WCW World Champion. I was about to say the wrong belt. Only one title changed hands, and it wasn't even a title in World Championship Wrestling. So that's gonna do it for us here in Seattle, Washington. As we'll see you all next time. Deuces, and good night from World Championship Wrestling Clash of the Champions.